All right, we should be live.
Let's go, baby. Halftime Habaneros. We back
Yes.
at it again, Matt. Matt,
Oh,
Justin, here to eat some spicy food. I know y'all can see it in the back
oh.
like normal. It's getting bigger, Matt, because I had to buy it. You won last week, which isn't a win. So I had to get a couple more, man. It's not looking good.
I want your hottest thing eaten tonight. After last week, you know what? It was not fun. That was so much worse than I thought it was going to be, and just the after effects, like leading up to the next hour, was just terrible. So I'm hoping to get revenge this week.
I'm hoping you don't in a serious way. But tonight we got the Chicago Bulls and the Brooklyn Nets on a crazy NBA trade deadline after LeBron has broken the scoring record, where we've seen two top 20 players get traded in the last 48 hours. Matt, bro, we got a lot to talk about. So hope y'all hanging out with us. Remember, use the promo code SPICY, get $10 free play. Anybody who downloads the app, Champions Round app is in the App Store. You can play Spicy Slips along with us. You'll see up there the little slip. That's our habanero guy reminding us that we got to eat hot peppers when we miss our Spicy Slip. So let's start off with the race to 20. The score is 0-0 right now. It's been a long first 2 minutes. Who do you got for first 20?
First 20, I'm sticking with the Bulls. I know Brooklyn just scored, so
Okay.
I'll give you a little 2-point edge there, but I can't pick against the Bulls here. DeMar sat out last game. I'm hoping that he's got a little rest. I know he's dealing with a little injury here and there, but the Bulls they've been in the news because they didn't do anything. People thought they might sell. Maybe they pick up like some depth at the guard position. I'm hoping we should be able to take care of this game. Like you said before, Mikal Bridges he's not even playing, is he? Right. I saw he's there.
They got Dinwiddie. I don't know if Bridges is playing or not yet. They got Dinwiddie and Finney Smith in their ass. It's a 2-2 game now, so we're tied, and I'm going to go with the Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
And this squad has to put some pieces together still, but I think they're excited to show. You know what? We don't need KD. We don't need Kyrie. We got Cam Thomas. He's going to drop another 40.
Oh my gosh, you probably will. Wait, one thing, Justin, should we tweet out the stream? Do you want to do that?
Yes, I'm going to do that right now.
Perfect. I'll just retweet yours.
Shoot, let me figure it out. Give me a second. I know I'm gonna be
time.
I'm gonna be a little off here.
Finley Smith just scored. We got a
timeout, baby.
Perfect timing. Oh man. This first to 20 is one you want to win. You don't want to go down 1-0. That's the thing.
You got to get ahead. I feel like that's the thing, is you want to get ahead. So I know I do.
Yeah, it's interesting though. Like the Nets, I know they basically blew it up, but at the same time, I kind of respect that they did that instead of just like thinking, hey, maybe we got Kevin Durant, we can hopefully, beat some of these other teams. Like I don't know. Part of me as a Bulls fan kind of respects the fact that they just, they were like, let's rebuild, let's do our thing. Got a bunch of draft picks. Got some, they got some good players, Mikal Bridges, Spencer Dinwiddie. Like they have, some Cam Thomas. They got some nice pieces that hopefully they can continue to build around. But I feel bad for my Nets fans. I do.
It sucks because I know they were thinking they had a top 3 team, and it's like in the East at least. And now it looks like they'll be lucky to be a playoff team and compete. So, there's some good framework there. They got a lot of picks. I think they're trying to go with that OKC type of scenario where they get all the draft picks. We'll see how it turns out for them.
I know just last week you were saying, Brooklyn was a team that you were going to watch out for come playoff time. That's the thing. It's been 1 week. One
week, man. And I think Kyrie, there's something that happened in that organization where they disrespected somebody or something happened deeper than we know. And they're like, you know what? We're done. Yeah. That report that kind of shocked me. I'm not going to lie. The report that shocked me was when they said, in order for Kyrie to get re-signed, he has to win a championship this year. And I thought that was kind of dirty. Like, as an ownership, you don't want to say that to your players, to people that are putting their bodies and lives on the line every single night for your organization. I felt like that was kind of disrespectful.
No, I agree. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it was a wild report, but hopefully there wasn't much truth to it, or if it wasn't exactly how they came out, but it came out very harsh. I'm not gonna lie.
So, do you think if the trade deadline for them plays different if Durant doesn't get hurt? Like, let's say
no,
you still think okay.
I think something happened, and I think Kyrie was like, you know what, I'm not playing for the Nets organization. Trade me.
Wow.
And they realized at the end of the day, like, we can't let him go for free. He was not going to play the second half of the year. Let's get him out of there. Because there was all the talk in the offseason about him getting moved too, and it never happened. So
no. It's funny. There was so much buzz in the offseason. It didn't seem like a ton happened. And then the trade deadline, just feel like shocked and threw the entire NBA world upside down. But it's going to be a hell of a second half of the season. I am so excited to come playoff time. Like I feel like every single matchup in the West is just going to be unbelievable. Like we're in for an absolute treat here.
Let's eat a habanero pepper. No, I don't want this to be me.
I'm going with the red one this week. I'm just like, if I lose, I am not
really?
going back. This thing's too big. This thing is too damn big. I'm not putting myself in
I got a couple other options. I don't know if I'm going. I don't know if I'm going habanero unless I lose all three. I don't know if I'm going habanero, bro.
No, it's funny because last week we talked about it. The Cavaliers won every single challenge.
Yeah,
every single challenge. I took the Cavs first one, then you took the Cavs the second two. And I wonder how things will play out here. And I do a lot of these race to 20s for champions round.
I messed up. Let me copy this tweet. Don't
Oh no,
don't send that one out.
Come on, DeMar. King of the mid-range. Fuck, DeMar. No. Dude, I feel like KD's got the ball when Cam Thomas has it. Like, I'm scared, man. I don't
it feels the same with how well he's been scoring the ball lately. I want to get to that in a second.
I also have to ask you, how many Cam Thomases are there in the league that are just waiting to get their opportunity? Like, that's another question you got to kind of ask yourself. But
I think that anybody can score in the league. I don't think that's the issue. So I'm not sure that the issue is, can this player score? Can they not score? But what I think is your opportunity there, and can you help your team win?
Yeah,
that's genuinely what I think. I think it's does your activity, does your scoring lead to winning? And we've seen this Nets team actually playing really well with Cam Thomas, so I'm not too mad at it. But they're going to have to put some other pieces around him, and which it looks like they're trying to do.
Yeah,
it looks like they're putting some pieces around him, and it may be Cam Thomas season here for the second half of the year. So I'm kind of excited about it. I want to see. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where I want to see, is it legit or not? And we're going to find out here the second half of the year because he's going to have all the opportunity in the world now. Like a guy like Cam Thomas, I'm not going to lie. There's probably about 10 other teams that have a Cam Thomas on their roster. But what happens? Normally they get suppressed because they have to play a role. When we talk about a guy like Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole's a guy that could drop 30 any given game, but he has to play his role. So I think there's a lot of players like that on teams that are just scorers. And Cam Thomas is probably one of the better ones like that. We got to see it happen for the entire second half of the season.
God, this has been an ugly basketball game to start.
Ugly. The opposite of that, what was it? The Knicks and Knicks and Celtics?
Yeah. Now, I got to ask you, do you think this Brooklyn team could still make a push for the play-in?
I think Brooklyn will make the playoffs. Right now they're 10 games up in the standings. So it would take a really big fall for them in order not to make the playoffs. And as much as they got worse, quote unquote, you still got winning players on here. Like Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith have been winners. Mikal Bridges is a winning player. Nick Claxton has seen good teams. Ben Simmons, he's not playing very well, but if he ever turned it up, he's a player who's seen winning. So Royce O'Neal, a guy who's getting a steal right now. Like there's some talent on this team. So I'm not ready to throw them into the gutter yet, but I don't think they're going to be a strong playoff team. Let's say that.
Bulls finally score a basket. Gee, man, 4 points. We're almost halfway through the first quarter. This is ridiculous.
It is.
This race to 20 might go into the second quarter.
I'll take it. You know what? As long as we can extend any of this shit, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it, man.
Less peppers is better for us.
What'd you think? We were talking about this, Matt and I, for anybody who's watching, we were talking about this off air, saying maybe Thursday would be a potential game for us to watch LeBron get the scoring record. And it happened against OKC, man. What were you doing? And what was your takeaway when you saw it happen?
When I saw his kids at the game and I saw that pregame fit, I was like, oh, we're in trouble. I don't think we're going to be filming on Thursday. And, it just got to a point where you started to realize okay, this is actually going to happen. And for me, I know we briefly talked about this. I think maybe Monday in the meeting, that was one of the best atmospheres for a basketball game, a non-playoff game I've ever been a part of. That was just electric. And then the way they stopped the game with 10 seconds left, it was a show, man. It was a show. And I'm grateful that someday I'll be able to tell my kids that I got to watch that live. And I don't know. I think it just seemed like one of those things where, like, in that moment, you really, really appreciated LeBron's greatness and, how long he's been able to play at the highest level. What about yourself?
Yeah, it was definitely one of those moments for me, man. As somebody who's watched LeBron start his career, end his career, I'm almost the same age as LeBron, and so he's a year older than me, but we graduated high school the same year. I've kind of lived through that with him to
Yeah.
see his family out there. You mentioned when the one thing I saw, it wasn't the pregame fit. The pregame fit, I was like, okay, he dappered up, But I knew it was serious when I saw him hit the court and he had on the headphones, and at the top of the headphones it had
That was
3-8,
it. That was it.
3-8.
That was it. Yep.
I
There's
knew
no
it.
way he was wearing that. There's no
I'm
way
like,
he's
you're not wearing that
losing.
twice.
No, yep, no, exactly.
That's
Yep.
one time. So when I saw that, his family was there, a lot of the stars were there. It's like, he was trying to get that out the way. So happy for LeBron, man, because there's a lot of people that want to knock him as a scorer. They want to knock his ability, and they want to say that he's only a longevity guy. For me, seeing LeBron play at that level, not just that night, but just to kind of cap that another accolade that he could have on there to his resume, it was great to see, man.
No, it was very cool. And, definitely something where I think I messaged you at the end of the third quarter, like, hey, should I bet the Lakers? Because I was like, man, there's no way they're going to lose this game. And that part for me sucked. But overall, the first 3 quarters were fantastic. And, LeBron was doing it all. Like that play where Anthony Davis dove into the like, there's no way in normal regular season game that's happening. Like AD is not going into the crowd unless, there's like LeBron's fucking milestones on the line there.
and you knew too, like you could tell like something was up with the team, the way Russ was acting. There was one play, and I was like, Russ seems like he's playing for Russ right now. They got a fast break. LeBron was on the break, and Russ had got a turnover, and he just threw it, and it went straight out of bounds. And you could see LeBron's energy was like, what the hell are you doing, bro? Like there was something off. And so I think these trades that happened today were definitely, these must have been in the works for a while, because you could definitely feel that something was off with the energy between all of those guys. Anthony Davis was sitting on the sideline. It just felt like they were playing for LeBron's record and not the win. So when you mentioned you were making that live bet at the time, I was like, all right, yeah, like they're going to get inspired. You even saw the mic, they had them mic'd up, and it was, hey, it's winning time now. Yeah. All right, now let's go get this win.
I was like, all right, let's go, boys. Come on, baby. And then, oh, man, it was just a game. That fourth quarter was a game of runs,
Yeah.
The Lakers tied up, and then, the Thunder, the thing, I will give them, like, they got a lot of young guys, but they did not get rattled by that. I was really, really impressed with that. And, he's an unbelievable scorer, man. He's a crazy talent.
Yeah, they got some dogs, man. They were all making big shots. We saw Mike Muscala play his way into a trade today. He actually got traded to the Celtics, and he was hitting every three that came his way.
He really was. No, it was a cool game, and I think now that's past the Lakers, hopefully they can focus up and make a playoff push here, because I want to see LeBron. I want to see them in the playoffs. It's just basketball is a lot better when that's happening.
Your Bulls, man, playing well, and I thought for sure that they would go make a move. Could still be active in the buyout market. We talked about this on TikTok Live briefly, but what are your thoughts on the Bulls, man? Because they're playing a little inspired today. It seems like they're coming out playing with some energy, some physicality. You think this team is ready to make a playoff push, or you think they probably should have made a deal?
It's hard, because this is just a team that everyone believes if they were fully healthy, they can hang with some of the better teams, because if you look at their record, they seem to play up to their competition and play down. Like, at the end of the day, I like what we have. Do I think it's enough to hang with some of the top dogs in the East? Probably not. And that hurts me to say, but I'm also realistic. And, I feel like I watch the Bulls way too much. I don't know. I think there's a lot of things have to go right here for Chicago. And it starts with Lonzo. Like, will Lonzo Ball play this season? Probably not, which is a huge, huge, huge loss. I cannot explain to you everything he does on defense and offense for us, because it is a totally different team when you watch them play. But at the end of the day, come playoff time with DeMar, Vooch, like we got guys like Zach LaVine, like we got guys that could go and drop 40, like we really can. And you saw, I think it was the Milwaukee series last year where DeMar just said, you know what, like I think he got all over Twitter, he was getting destroyed, and then the next game he just put the team on his back. And I want to believe that come playoff time, maybe we can maybe we could win a series, but not if we're playing the Bucks or the Celtics. It's got to be the right matchup there.
Yeah, and I want to share my screen if possible, Matt,
Yeah,
if there's a way
for
for you
sure.
to do that.
Yeah, let me
You
see.
mentioned Milwaukee. Right now, the NBA title odds are up on. You see, we'll just pull them from the FanDuel Sportsbook. There's been some movement there,
There
dude, in the
has
last
been.
couple days. We're looking at the Boston Celtics sitting at plus 260, Milwaukee at plus 390, the Phoenix Suns sitting at plus 480,
Mm.
Denver Nuggets at plus 750, and then the Clippers and 76ers with over plus 1,000 odds each. Matt, if there's anybody you're taking there, when you're looking at the chalky plays, is there any that you're
I
looking
like
at
the
that are favorable?
Clippers. I do. I think Clippers at plus 1,200. I don't think that's a bad sprinkle. I really don't. I would, I'm not telling you to throw $100 on it, but if you throw $10 on that, I think come playoff time, they have a team and they have the players where they play so much ISO ball though. That's the thing that kills me. They don't move the ball, and a lot of times it's end of the shot like Paul George putting something up or Kawhi, and it drives me insane because they have so much talent out there, but that could change come playoff time. You know how these players get and they turn it up, and defensively, they got some really, really good guys. Like, I was watching, I think it was the Bucks Clippers. I think was it last week I was watching the Bucks and Clippers play,
Yeah.
and Giannis was just destroying them. I think he put up like 50 points, and they finally put Kawhi on him because Zubac had fouled out, I think. And Kawhi got the stop. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why are they not doing this more? I think come playoff time, you're the basketball expert here. I imagine, that changes when it's a playoff series. But for me, Clippers. What about yourself,
Yeah.
Justin?
No, you see that. And with these teams, through 7 games, they adjust, right?
Yeah.
Teams adjust. And the Clippers are a team with a lot of depth. They made some good moves to get some core pieces around them. Like, there's a lot to like with this Clipper team. That Phoenix, they crept up to plus 480. I saw somebody get them at plus 2,000 odds yesterday, which was
Wow.
wild to
Is
see.
that where they were before the trade, before the Durant trade? Okay.
Plus 2,000 to win the
Wow.
NBA ship. And so if you'd have put that bet in yesterday, you could have put $1,000 down and had $20,000, which is
Wow.
wild.
Yeah.
But now they're sitting there at plus 480. And to me, that's still really good value for a team that's probably going to come out the West, that has a good chance to come out the West. A very tough West, that is. But you can get a pretty good number on them. Plus 480, get good value on your dollar in comparison to some of these other teams. Now, if you go through the West, put it this way: if you go through the West, that means you're battle tested. The Celtics and Bucks may not have to go through as many challenges to get to a championship, but the Suns will definitely have to go through a lot to get a championship.
Yeah, and I think that's an argument you can make with the Super Bowl this Sunday. You look at Kansas City; they're battle tested. They've look at that Bengals game, and you look at what the Eagles have just walked their way to the Super Bowl, and you question, come crunch time, how is that going to play out? It seems like you talked about it on Monday. Like every single one of Kansas City's losses is within 4 or 5 points. So
yeah,
I agree with everything you say there. I will say for me, like maybe I don't know. It's hard. I think if I had like a $10, $15, $20 bet to win the NBA championship, it probably would be the Clippers. I like the Mavericks. What are the Mavericks at? Plus 1,800?
So we go through some of these other teams down here. We see the 76ers sitting at plus 1,300. Warriors, the Warriors of all teams, sitting at plus 1,500. The Mavs at plus 1,800. And then you go the Grizzlies, 1,800. Cavs, Pelicans, Lakers, Heat, all over plus 3,000 odds.
Yeah.
Is there anybody, so out of these teams, Matt, out of these teams, is there any, if you just saw a light sprinkle as we get closer to our race to 20?
I know. You just hit a 3. I was about to say I'm feeling pretty good. And then, oh, shoot.
Oh, is there any team that you would throw a light sprinkle on outside of, you talked about the Clippers, outside of them?
I think the Warriors for sure. I think 1,000% the Warriors. I think the Warriors are the only team I looked at. I mean, the Mavericks, maybe. We'll see how that plays out. I got to see how they play when they play together. But, the Warriors are a team that come playoff time, if they're healthy, I think you could make an argument that, an NBA Finals is not a reach whatsoever. Like think about last year. Like, they have a good team. They really do.
Well, there it is.
I was looking at the screen talking about
early lead. Matt takes the early lead, man.
Let's go. Okay.
Guessing from your favorite player, Andre Drummond.
Oh man, he's what? Drummond's put some really good games together the last few. So I'm excited about that. I don't know why he was out of Billy Donovan's rotation, but it seems like he's starting to get the playing time that he's deserved.
Oh my gosh. I'm not excited about starting down 0-1 right now. It's not good.
It's minute 38. That was like the longest race of 20 I've ever seen.
It's gonna be damn near into the quarter.
I know.
Drummond with another, almost rebound. All right, what's the next one we're going to play? You call
What are you
it.
thinking? Do we want to do an end of the quarter here?
There's
Like
only a minute 30 left, though.
That's true. We don't really have much time here. I got
Unless you want to.
How about first team to score in the second quarter?
Okay.
Let's do
team to score in the
first team to
second
score
quarter.
the second quarter. That'll give us a few minutes here to kind of cool off. I'm gonna let you go first. Because you don't know who's gonna get ball here. So
I don't. So we got a minute 30 left. The Chicago Bulls are doing their thing. I'm still gonna rock with the Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
I'm gonna rock with the Nets. They gotta do me right at least once today.
Is this because I picked against the 49ers in the playoffs?
It is.
Maybe a little bit.
I'm still holding that against you, bro.
I know. So the score doesn't matter here, guys. It's going to be start of the second quarter, first team to score. We're in the field. I think we shouldn't include free throws. Free throws are just like
so no free throws. Has to be a field goal attempt.
Has to be a field goal attempt.
Ooh,
didn't be a foul. Okay,
we got the way Zach LaVine's playing. I don't know. But guys, if you want, you're here and you want to do spicy slips with us. You guys want to do bets like first to 20. You want to do next basket. Head over to the Champions Round app. Use the promo code below spicy. Get $10 free play. Come play with us. Why not?
It's so fun. It's so fun and it's exciting. And the start of the second quarter is going to be like the 2 minutes left in the fourth for us. Like we're going to be on the edge of our seats. So I'm very, very excited.
And we want to know too, like if you guys are hanging out with us in the chat, who do you think won the trade deadline? Who do you think lost at the trade deadline? A lot of people are saying this Nets team we're watching right now lost at the trade deadline. So let us know your winners and losers there in the comments.
I got a question, Justin. So let's say, and you're going to know the answer to this, and I don't. I should know the answer to this. Let's say a player, like an all-star player that made the all-star team gets traded from like the East to the West, right? Who do they still represent the team that they were voted in for? Like if like let's say like Tatum or something like that, or Joel Embiid got traded to the West and they were playing, they were healthy or whatever, who would they play for come playoff or the All-Star game?
Bro, it's going to be insane because we have, not only do we have players that were traded, we have players who were injured. So Zion is no longer playing in this game. Okay. We got KD that got traded from the East to the West. Kyrie Irving, who got traded from the East to the West. So it's like there's going to be there was a potential for a logjam in the West, but it's like some of these spots have filled up now.
Yeah, okay.
We got guys like De'Aaron Fox who are still waiting in the wings. Anthony Edwards. We talked about Anthony Davis. So there's still a lot that's going to play out here, Matt. And then in the East, it seems like now there's nobody.
Now there's nobody. No.
Now there's nobody. So they're going to have to try to figure this thing out. And there's going to be a lot of cards that need to be shuffled here. So I'm assuming over the weekend we'll probably hear something. But this has to be with this many like all-stars moving or not playing. It's going to be very different this year in the All-Star game.
No, I'm excited.
I don't have an answer. I wish I had a better answer for that, but I think the league is probably trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I was just confused on if there was like what the memo was for that. So it looks like that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Bulls are up 7 after a really slow start, to be fair. The Nets just did not shoot the ball well at all there in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I am very concerned now. Very concerned about the first quarter, first score of the next quarter.
This is one you need, though. This is but here's the thing: you were in the same position last week, so you've been here before, and you came back. I don't like
being here again. I don't like being here again, Matt. It's not a good position because then if I lose all 3, I got to go with the hottest of the hot. Oh my gosh, I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. I'm not gonna lie, man.
What about the Lakers? What would your grade be for the trade deadline as a Lakers fan?
I would say A-.
A-? Okay.
I'd say A-. And there's a lot of people that grade the Lakers a little bit lower than that, probably more like a C+, B-. But I think when you get rid of a player that's, let's just call it what it is. He's kind of toxic right now. Russell Westbrook, he's been toxic this year. You get rid of that player, there's some good things that can come out of it. So I look at Russ getting shipped out as a win. The team had to give up the 2027 first-round pick, which is one of the more coveted picks the Lakers have. It's when LeBron will be older. Probably going to be a losing franchise at that point.
Yeah.
But where the Lakers did win, getting D'Angelo Russell, I think was a very good move. He's good at dribbling, facilitating, but then also can play off ball when needed. So that was one of the things Russell Westbrook didn't like doing, was playing off ball and being able to be a shooter. D'Angelo Russell is that. Plus, you go and get a guy like Malik Beasley, who's a good three-point shooter, a good scorer in general. You get a good defender in Jared Vanderbilt. And the team already moved for Rui Hachimura. So there's already some nice core pieces. Now, the team also was like, hey, Thomas Bryant said he wanted to leave. He was out. He asked for a
Oh,
trade.
okay.
So he got moved. But in return, the team was able to trade Patrick Beverly and go and get Mo Bamba. So there's some nice pieces here, man. This Mo Bamba was a coveted piece for a lot of teams for the
Yeah.
Orlando Magic, you know. And when I look at it, it's not a lot of great moves. It's a lot of really good moves to put around great players.
Yeah. I agree with that. And I wouldn't want to see what your thoughts on, come buyout market. Like, is there a player you have your eyes on that you think like, man, it'd be great if the Lakers could pick this guy up?
You know, there's already been so many other moves. I'm not really worried about the Lakers. I
Okay.
think the Lakers have made a lot of moves, and the West is already so stacked. It's like, what's what Carmelo Anthony gonna do? John Wall,
Yeah.
like there aren't really too many guys out there that are just going to be like game changers for the Lakers or
Yeah.
even depth wise. The Lakers have decent depth already. It's really going to come down to this team and if they can put it all together. The buyout market should be interesting for a lot of teams, though, because I could see like Pat Bev getting bought out, Westbrook. Like I said, John Wall's another player. I think Carmelo's out there maybe waiting for the right team or right situation. So I will be very interested to see what happens with the buyout market here in the next couple of days.
All right, here we go. First basket or first field goal made for either I'm on the Bulls, you are on the Nets.
We need a tie, bro. I need a tie. I know you don't want a tie, but I want a tie.
No.
So I've decided. I got 3 different varying levels of temperatures here in the hot peppers. They're stacking up. You see them. I'm collecting them. The first one is a jalapeno. Okay, here we go. Drummond!
Yeah!
No, not again! Drummond! Not again!
I need a jersey. Come on,
again? He's the one that ended me twice already.
Oh no,
Andre Drummond again?
All right, you can go back to showing us the hottest pepper.
Oh my god!
Oh
no! Well, I've locked in that it's mine. I now for sure am eating a pepper. It's just which one of these babies am I eating now? So we got the jalapeno, which right now is on the table. That's the lightest of them all, Scoville-wise, heat-wise. But it's also the damn biggest out of them all. So I'm kind of concerned about this one.
I learned about the big ones. I also want to say, just to clear things up, I had no idea who won tip. I genuinely had we were focusing on syncing up the audio. I promise that was not me, setting you up or anything like that. I genuinely had no idea.
Good.
Okay,
we were good, bro. It was 2-2 when I picked mine, so it's all good. The Serrano pepper. This one is slightly hotter, but a little less dense. So I might go with this one. I'm not gonna lie. And then we got the infamous. I did this on the first episode. I don't want to do it again. The habanero pepper. I was done, Matt, for about half an hour at least. I don't want that one again.
Oh man, I need to see that again. Now that I've experienced it,
Hell no, bro. I don't want that again. He said, you got to feel my pain.
Feel my pain. Oh, so what are you thinking here for the last challenge? The second quarter's just started. What direction do you want to go here?
Let's do next team to hit a 3-pointer.
Ooh, okay. Next team to hit a 3-pointer. Okay.
Yeah, and it is what it is, bro. Who you got?
I'm going to say the Bulls, but I'll let you go first if you want to take the Bulls here. I do.
You know what? Let's not do that. Let's go this. Let's go. I don't know who's playing right now, who's in. So this is just me talking right now.
Okay.
Nah, I was gonna say like Zach LaVine. I was trying to think of 2 players. Like if Zach LaVine gets the next bucket or Spencer Dinwiddie gets the next bucket, it'd be dope if we could pull. I wish we could pull up the Champions Round app and have it right here next to us.
Fun. We got to get that. We got to get that set up. We're kind of like when you shared your screen, we could share the phone.
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
They said that it's coming, but just not anytime soon on the web version. So we'll get there. We'll get there at one point. Let's do that. Let's do next 3-pointer. Who hits it?
Okay.
Who hits it?
You go for. I'm taking the Bulls.
I'm sticking with Brooklyn.
Okay.
Brooklyn's been a whole L today in general the last few days. I'm just gonna keep rocking with my L, and if I gotta eat this damn habanero, I gotta do it.
All right. So we have next team to hit a 3-pointer, correct?
Next team to hit a 3-pointer.
Okay, I like that. I'm trying to think who's out there right now besides Drummond. I know LaVine played until the first, so I assume DeMar doesn't shoot threes either. Oh gosh.
Yeah, hopefully it's better if DeMar is out there. I want DeMar.
Yeah,
I know he's not gonna hit so many threes.
Yeah, maybe We'll see when the game comes back on.
Yeah, I have no clue who's out there right now. I'm hoping Cam Thomas is out there because that boy does not see a shot he doesn't like.
No,
He's taking every shot possible.
Is. He really, really is. But anyways, I think we should also address this really fast. Next week, there will not be an episode.
There will not be an episode. Hold on. Never say never, man.
Maybe in person.
Maybe in person.
That would
it might be more of a live. Yes.
Oh gosh.
Never say never.
You and I are going out trying to find some habanero.
I'm gonna smuggle them onto the plane now.
Oh God.
We might. You know what? You may see an episode out of it.
I take that back. Oh my gosh. Imagine live from like a sports book or something. That'd be so fun.
That would be awesome, bro.
That would be
we're sitting there excruciating pain in the sports book.
Having to walk out. Like I gotta find a bathroom.
Just asking the bartender for milk.
Exactly. I don't even want to drink. Just give me milk.
Yeah. All right, so we're on the next team to hit a three-pointer. I got Brooklyn. Matt's got the Bulls.
I got the Bulls, and Cam Thomas has the ball.
Cam Thomas is in the game. You love to see it. All right, he passed it this time. Ben, be a facilitator. Let's go.
Don't be afraid to shoot, Ben. Okay, I can live with that. Okay, I'm trying to think right now. Caruso doesn't shoot great. Kobe, we want Kobe. Find Kobe.
Get DeRozan. Get to the high post. Get to the high post. Yes.
Kobe. Oh God, that's such a mismatch. DeRozan's definitely shooting that. Oh, Kobe! No!
Woo! My heart left my soul. My heart left my soul.
You couldn't have written that up any better. No!
Harris! No! Bang! Bang! Yes! Yes! Joe Harris!
I had my chance.
Yo, Kobe, you shouted out Kobe too. It was supposed to happen.
Oh, it was meant to be. It was just too good. It was too good to be true.
Joe Harris, my man, I owe you eternally. Eternally. Ooh. But I don't, because guess what I still got to do?
I got to eat a pepper. Okay, so now the question is, are we going for the big one? Or are we going for the smaller? That's a smart choice. That's a smart choice.
It could be a little hotter. But it's fine. It's just not as much.
It's just, I got like halfway through and I was like, oh my God, I have to eat more. Like that's a smart choice.
To be honest though, Matt, I'm trying to decide because I don't want the habanero is significantly hotter, but significantly smaller.
Yeah, you might be able to go with this. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
All right. Am I knocking this out right now?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, baby. All right. Serrano pepper, I hate you. But you know what? Joe Harris, I love you. Oh, I love you, big dog. Here we go.
Just like that, it's gone. Walk us through how you're feeling.
Front forward. Hot. No face.
No face? It's gone?
Gone.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. That was a faster put down than I think the habanero.
Almost all gone. All right. No face.
You're good?
I'm good.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not.
No, wait, hold up.
I'm not good. I'm not good. I think one of the seeds got me or something. I'm not good.
Get the milk.
Try to go without milk.
Oh, no. They're...
Try to go without milk. It's hot as hell right now. I'm sweating, dude. I know you see it. I'm sweating. But my mouth is oh my God. How long can I go without milk?
You know what? Hey, I already got you. The way you put that, that was so fast. You already got my respect. You can drink some milk.
No.
No milk?
Yes.
Okay.
Tap out. Tap out. Holy shit. Sweat, man.
So where would you rank that in terms of habanero?
%75% of what it was.
75. Okay. No, you're good.
I gotta go, Matt. Hold on.
No. Take your time.
God damn.
You are good. Guys, we are watching the Bulls and the Nets right now as they face off on NBA TNT this Thursday night. The Nets have gone a little bit of run here, cut the lead down to 4 with just I think we're almost halfway through the second quarter. Justin's taking a milk break. He just ate it. Not a habanero, it's a jalapeno. Yeah. Now, other than that, guys, if you have not played Champions Round, if you guys have not played Spicy Slips, make sure you guys do. Go use that promo code right there. Come sweat out some bets with us. It is a lot of fun. We do everything from talking about basketball to watching games and giving our live reactions. We did 3 bets tonight. We did race to 20. We did end of the first quarter. No, start of the second quarter. Excuse me. First team to score a bucket, and then the last one was last made 3-pointer. Like what team would hit the last made 3-pointer? I took the first 2. Justin took the last one. Therefore, he did not have to eat the habanero. Instead, he had to eat the jalapeno. So that's where things stand right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, we appreciate you all very much for being here tonight. I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday evenings.
My God.
Looks like Justin is back. So we will get back to the program. How you feeling?
Still in pain, Matt.
Still in pain? Okay. Still in pain, but is it getting less hot? No, you're good. I've been there. I was there last week. I had, was putting down a gallon of yogurt.
This motherfucker's hot.
Yeah.
This thing's hot.
I mean, you went for the tactic of just putting it all down at once, just getting it over with. But I feel like the repercussions afterwards, oof.
It was painful. I thought I was good, Matt. I'm not good in any kind of way. Oh my God. Whew.
So you got your Lakers on next, correct? But no LeBron.
He's sitting out tonight. He should.
Out tonight, yeah. Are we thinking big game from Anthony Davis?
I think so. I think AD needs to show that he's locked in, ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh man. We are gonna have to change up. We got to find some other hot food to eat at some point.
Yeah, we can't keep doing the peppers, bro.
Just even the peppers.
Oh my God. Painful.
Painful. But hey, I respect it. Again, so now we both done. Yeah, we both next week in person, hopefully.
Yeah, no peppers in person.
No peppers, and we'll find something else, man. Something else on the menu. No peppers. I don't want to go through this at the sports book.
Hell no, bro, because I can barely talk after this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like my lips are burning, mouth's burning, everything. Only thing we do is I'm not drinking right now, but we could have did like a fireball shot.
Yeah. That's true.
All right, I think I'm all right, man.
You good?
All right.
Well,
I'm about to cool down though after this show, bro.
Yeah, go take yourself some time. Again, guys, thank you all so very much for watching Halftime Habaneros, hosted by Justin and myself. If you guys have not played Spicy Slips, make sure you guys do. Go and download the Champions Round app. Make sure you guys also use the promo code right there. It's so much fun. Come sweat out some bets. We'll hopefully be live.
It's fun for you when you don't have to eat the pepper, Matt. It's not fun for me.
I mean, I had a good time tonight. I did. There was so much going on in the NBA. Also, wait, I just realized. Wait, is the All-Star break? Is that going to be happening? No, what? That's
All-Star break's next week.
Oh,
There'll be no games.
Okay, well, college
No
basketball.
games, so we're safe.
Yeah.
Safe for a week.
I guess we're safe. We're gonna find out some things. We got to talk to some people. Justin's team is a first-round exit, and tell him I said that. Said Cade.
Cade, what's good, Cade? Cade came in. Did you see me eat the pepper, Cade? It was not good. It was not a good thing, bro. I'm hurting. I'm hurting bad. You see me? I'm drinking this milk. I can barely talk. Did you miss it? Rewind and watch it, bro. I'm not good.
Yeah, we'll for sure cut this up and throw it out on some social media platforms. But we appreciate you all.
Appreciate
very
you,
much.
Cade.
Thank you, boss. Much love. So, any chance Lakers win tonight or no?
I think there's a slight chance, but I'm not betting on it. I think
Not
the Bucks handle business.
Okay. Was it tasty? Said Cade.
It was spicy. I'm still hurting. It was about 10 minutes ago, and it was smaller than this. I could barely still talk. It was not tasty at all. I don't do hot stuff very well, bro.
No, I think that's one of the things that makes this show so great is both of us hate hot food.
Actually, so I like hot wings and
Okay.
a little bit of spice. I do like Tabasco on my on food or hot sauce, But there gets to a certain level where I'm like, it's not an enjoyable experience for me.
No.
Eating a serrano pepper is not an enjoyable experience for me. I've determined that tonight. Eating habaneros and eating fucking jalapeno, this is not enjoyable. It's not.
The worst thing about it, Justin, is when I had mine last week, the very next day I got a burrito with a little bit of hot sauce on it, but my tongue was hurt. Like I was burned. So like that made that experience it was like 20 times hotter than normal. So
yeah,
that doesn't happen with
my
you.
lips are burning. I don't even know if I want to brush my teeth tonight. Like
it's just a mess.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much. It's hurting right now, Matt. But we good. It's been a fun game to watch. And I'm glad, we had the trade deadline to talk about too. And this Bulls team, man, looks like they're trying to get a win tonight, Matt. So you be in good spirits all the way around.
Yeah, we got to take care of business. Pick up a couple wins here before the All-Star break and use that momentum coming in the second half of the season. But guys, thank you so much for watching again. For myself and Justin, make sure you guys do follow Champions Round. Go download the app. And until next time, we'll catch you guys later. Bye,
Peace
guys.
out.